felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Wow!
Yo, where'd this guy go? I think you might be onto a winner here, boys. Oh, I think go crazy.
It is what it is.
I'm here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to another Division 2 build video. Today we're going to be checking out a crit meta bighorn build.
What did he say?
I know I cover a lot of bighorn builds and they usually surround stacking just headshot damage. I've done it with regen, bleed, heartbreaker, and even the new rainbow build, which is a headshot damage healer tank. Well, over the weekend, one of the lads from the clan, Carbs, got a bighorn and he gave it away to Spillo. Now Spillo loves his Eagle Bearer, but has previously refused to make a bighorn build. Well, long story short, he made one. However, he stacked mostly crit hit chance and crit hit damage, rocking 3 pieces of Prov, a piece of Gruppo, and a piece of Seska, you know, the basic crit stuff. Which got me thinking, can a crit meta build work with the bighorn? So I slapped together a fairly standard crit meta build on an alt character, just with the gear that I had laying about. It's a little bit different to how Spillo had his setup, but it took me less than 5 minutes and I was very surprised how it performed. I really need to give 2 massive shout outs here. Firstly, to Carbs for giving Spillo the bighorn, and secondly, to Spillo for staying true to your crit builds. Here's lads for the heavy influence on this one. We are going to check out some more gameplay and we'll be back with the build very shortly, so enjoy.
Show us all your memes. We want to see them. Show us now.
Check your pockets. You always leave things in there.
Yeah.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, my fucking thingy fucked out. My UI fucked out.
People think that you should be weak and you should be docile and then you should be a pacifist. He goes, no, you should be a monster. He said you should be a monster, you should be ruthlessly ambitious and then learn how to control it. And it's that old expression, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
I've got no kids, this is fine. I've got no kids, I'm dead here. They're free heal. Dude's, yeah, he's just a fucking heartbreaker. I got the praise. Give me a kick, give me a kick. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
You see, while you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working. And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you'll realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about. And you will lose, I will win.
Bro, it's just a game.
Oh, I didn't see him there. I didn't see him there.
Are you fucking blind? You can't see me.
Defender drone detected.
It's time to play the game.
Fatality.
Where's that guy come from? I got more than one kill. We can use these clips. Oh, 14. 14? Wow, 14 and 2. That's solid. GG's, lads. Thanks for the hard carry.
Stop running!
A masterpiece. Put up in everybody and you know they are feeling me. I got my haters sick, someone put them out their misery. Mickey, how you get on? I don't know, it's a mystery. New money looking old, hold on, is you kidding me? I'm all up in their head and I ain't paying a renter's fee. You saying one thing, but I could tell by your energy. Fake love in my face, but you a real life man. Tell them put the money in my hand when I land. It ain't always been sweet, but I've been sticking to the plan. You could be my one tonight, but I ain't looking for romance. And I can tell by your glance that you've been looking for a chance. Me and my girls for a deep rolling in luxury. Don't want no buns blowing on my phone, we living sucker free. Not worried about no haters, oh no, that's just too much for me. Besides, deep down inside, I know that they will love me like a phoenix, breaking through the sky. Success is my wings and I'm ready to fly. I won't settle for less and I will not compromise. If I want it, I'ma get it, you can see it in my eyes. You can't do it like me, nah, I'm just built different. Making moves like me, man, I'm just built different. From the blues, you gon' see, boy, I'm just built different. I'm just built different, nah, I'm just built different. 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 Man, I'm just built different. I'm just built different. I remember when all I had was $1 in a dream. Now I live this life and it ain't always what it seemed. I'm built different, got that fire in my soul. From rags to riches, boy, I conquered every goal. Made it from the dirt, boy, I defied the odds. Rose in the concrete, still I rise. I heard 100 no's and they told 1,000 lies. Read them like a book and then I sing through the skies. Phoenix, breaking through the sky. Success is my wings and I'm ready to fly. I won't settle for less and I will not compromise. If I want it, I'ma get it, you can see it in my eyes. You can't do it like me, nah, I'm just built different. Making moves like me, man, I'm just built different. From the blues, you gon' see, boy, I'm just built different. I'm just built different, nah, I'm just built different. I'm just built different. I'm just built different. Yeah, I'm just built different. I'm just built different. I'm just built different. I'm just built different. Man, I'm just built different. I'm just built different. Huh?
And 2. That's solid. GG's, lads. Thanks for the hard carry.
Oh, babe, my back.
Wow. Pretty impressive for a 5-minute slap together build.
Nice.
Righto, so welcome back to all you amazing subscribers, and if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure that you smash that subscribe button. If everyone can take a second to engage with the video, a like, a share, a comment, it's all going to help with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Reaching our goal like of 200 likes on this video would be absolutely amazing. If you do want to support me and the channel just that little bit further, we now have channel memberships. Click the join button below to see all the perks. And if you want to catch me live in action, jump on over and drop a follow on Twitch. All the links for all my other socials are in the description below. Righto, with all that said and done then, let's check out this build. Here it is, our pretty stock standard crit meta Bighorn build. No reds, 6 blues, no skill tiers, and we sit just under 1.9 million in armor. Honestly, this build's pretty straightforward. We're stacking armor, crit chance, crit hit damage, and a little bit of headshot damage. Now, title update 22 is coming in a few weeks, and based off what we've had in the PTS, there's definitely some buffs to this build and a few little nerfs. The Bighorn and Catharsis are getting some great buffs, but crit chance, crit damage, and headshot damage are getting a couple of little nerfs. It's definitely not going to be a deal breaker when making this build, it's just something to be aware of. The basic gear on this build, we've got the Catharsis, 2 pieces of Walker and Harris, 1 Habsburg, 1 Grupo, and 1 Seska. Honestly, this is just the gear that I had sitting around and I pulled out and I slapped it on. If you do want to make this build, you could definitely tweak a few pieces, but this is what I'm using. For our specialization, we're going to be using Firewall. The main reason is always going to be that armor kit. Bull Rush is a great counter to all the status effect that's in the game at the moment. We gain plus 30% bonus armor during cover to cover moves. This especially comes in handy when you're on fire. For our primary weapon, we're going to be using the exotic Bighorn. There is a little bit of expertise on this, however, in Conflict, which was the gameplay we were viewing, this is not applicable. Both the SHD watch level and all expertise on your gear is removed when playing Conflict. We have maxed out all the attributes, AR damage, health damage, and damage to targets out of cover. For our talent, headshots grant plus 4% headshot damage, and this can stack up to 25 times. Quick math on that, that's 100% extra headshot damage. With the buffs to this in the PTS, the 4% headshot damage is actually 6%, and the optic rail has actually been buffed to 40%. So fingers crossed, if those changes come to the live game, that's an extra 60% headshot damage we're going to gain. For the mask, we're going to be rocking the Catharsis. This comes with armor, incoming repairs, armor regen, and I've gone with a crit hit damage mod. The talent on this is called Vicious Cycle. Taking damage builds up stacks to cap at 30. Each stack grants plus 1% weapon damage, and taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effect, and then dropping a healing cloud. This healing cloud is going to restore 5% of your max armor for 10 seconds for all allies in that cloud. Because of the armor on our build, that healing cloud is going to heal for about 90k per second for 10 seconds. Catharsis is also getting a little bit of a buff next update as well. The stacks are going to go from 1% to 1.5% weapon damage. So in total, we're going to be able to get 45% weapon damage. For our chest piece, we've got our first of 2 pieces of Walker. Walker's going to give us 5% weapon damage and 5% damage to armor. Damage to armor is multiplicative damage. We've got max armor, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and a crit hit chance mod. The talent that we've gone for is Unbreakable. When our armor is depleted, it repairs 50% of our armor back, and there is a 60-second cooldown. This is just what I slapped together. There's probably talents that would work equally as well here, but this is what I was using during the gameplay. For our holster, I actually crafted this. It's 1 piece of Habsburg. Habsburg's going to give us 15% headshot damage. We've got max armor, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage. For our knee pads, it's 1 piece of Seska. It's going to give us 10% crit hit chance. We've got max armor, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage. For our gloves, it's our 1 piece of Grupo for that 15% crit hit damage. We've got max armor, crit hit damage, and crit hit chance. And the last item on our build is our Matador, which is the named backpack of Walker and Harris. Keep in mind that this one is a DZ exclusive, but most players should have it by now. We've got max armor, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, but on this one, I've gone with a headshot damage mod. Our talent on this one is Perfect Adrenaline Rush. Whenever we're within 10 meters of an enemy, we gain 12% bonus armor for 5 seconds, and this can stack up to 3 times. So on this setup, that's over 650k in just bonus armor alone. Then we've got Unbreakable, we've got Catharsis on top of that. It's actually pretty insane. And like I said before, the build is very straightforward. All that we're doing is stacking armor, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and a little bit of headshot damage. For your skills on this one, it's going to be player preference. I've gone for the Defender Drone and obviously the Bleed Hive. Because this is an alt character, I don't even have mods for these, and that's how I was playing in all that gameplay. Righto champions, it's fine print time, it's time for the stats, so let's check that out. 56% crit hit chance and 132% crit hit damage, along with 130% headshot damage. When we build up our stacks with the Bighorn, we get another 100% headshot damage, so we can actually cap this out at 230%. In the next update with the Bighorn buffs though, that will go up to 290%. Remember in Conflict that our SHD stats and our expertise is also removed. So obviously that's going to impact these stats a little bit. If no one in your team's running a Coyote's Mask, just simply swap one of your crit hit damage mods for another crit chance mod. Our all weapon damage is at 27% and we have 30% AR. Obviously this is also impacted by our expertise on our weapon. If you add more, these numbers will increase. And just to round things off, our defensive stats, there you go, 1.858 million in armor. We're not the tankiest build out there, but it seems to get the job done. So that's the build champions, a very basic crit meta build that's elevated to a whole new level when using the Bighorn. Again, a special thank you to Spillo and Carbs for making this build happen. Stacking armor, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, headshot damage with the Bighorn, it's no joke. I just love how this build plays. It's got heaps of damage and a ton of survivability. But the most important thing about any build is it's a lot of bloody fun to use. So what do you reckon? Are you going to be a champion and have a crack at this build? What modifications would you make? Let me know down below. Thanks for tuning in champions, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, shooting, and giving them hell, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.